Hey Facebook, good morning and happy Monday. I hope you all had an awesome weekend. My last live stream I don't know, it was cutting in and out. Anyway, I'm back and I have a challenge for you guys this week. Now, if you're watching live or you're watching the replay, watch to the very end because this is super important when it comes to pretty much whether or not you're going to achieve the goals that you set out for yourself. So the theme that I've set for this week for you guys, if you're here watching me live, hey Kelly, say hi, let me know that you're here, send me an emoji, let me know where you're from. If you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching the replay. You guys know the drill. Hey Emma. So this week's theme for you guys is, how bad do you want it? Hey Jennifer. So when you think about your goals, when you think about all the things you want to achieve, we get caught up in the fear of maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe I don't know enough. Hey guys, thanks for saying hi. When really, I can tell you, when you put your mind to something and you really, really want it, I'm talking like you really want this, you really, really want this to happen. We can achieve anything when we put our minds to it. We really can. And that's why I'm setting this challenge for you this week, because most of the time, it's not a question of, can I do this? Or am I capable? Or am I smart enough? Or do I know enough? The question is, how bad do I actually want this? And this is where we can get confused, because when something doesn't happen for us and we give it a shot, we then tend to go, well, see, I'm not capable, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I can't make it happen. When the real question is, and the truth behind it is, hey Michelle, you don't actually want it bad enough, because I can tell you now, when you want something bad enough, you will overcome any resistance around making it happen, and you will find a way to make it happen. So this week, I'm setting a challenge for you guys because I want to see, one, how disciplined are you when it comes to your goals, and two, how bad do you want it? The next time you go to set your mind on something, the next time you go to do something, this week, I want you to become so aware of it. When you're thinking about your goals, when you're thinking about what you want to achieve, when you're thinking about, the next step for you, and you go to work on it this week, if you feel resistance around it, if you feel fear around it, if you're feeling like, I don't know if I can do this, or if you're not being disciplined enough to stick to a plan and to actually follow through and make it happen, I don't want you to ask yourself and start feeding your mind bullcrap like, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, see, I knew I wasn't cut out for this. I want you to stop and ask yourself, how bad do I want this? When you go to do something and you're feeling that you're getting distracted, or you're feeling that you're going to be easily persuaded to not stick to what you said you would and not follow through on that thing that you said you would do, I want you to ask yourself, is it a matter of whether or not I actually really want this? Because when you really want something, you stick to a plan, you follow through, and you don't need to become motivated. You don't need someone to motivate you to do it because you're already motivated. You already want it. I don't need people to motivate me to do what I already want to do. I find a way to make it happen. I stick to a plan, and nothing or no one can persuade me, because like I just said earlier, when you want something bad enough, you will overcome any resistance around how you're going to get there and what you need to do to get there. You just do it. So instead of beating yourself up around, I don't think I can do this, I don't think I'm cut out for this, I'm watching everyone else create this success, but I don't think I can do it, I want you to really stop, sit back and ask yourself, is this a matter of I can't do it? Because if I wanted to do it, I could. if I really wanted to make this happen and I put every bit of me into it and I stuck to what I said I wanted to do, guys, you need to understand, we can do anything. And I'm not just saying this to hype you up. I'm saying when you want something, and I mean you want it bad enough, you will find a way to make it happen and you will achieve it. If you're not achieving something, then maybe it's because you don't want it bad enough. Maybe you like the idea of it. Maybe you just aren't prepared to put in what you need to put in to get to the outcome that you want to get to. And that's a real question that a lot of us need to ask ourselves. But what we do is we like to tell ourselves, I can't do it. I'm not capable. I told you I was shit. I told you I couldn't make this happen. And if we were really honest with ourselves, we just don't want it bad enough. So this is the theme I'm setting for you guys this week. When you go to do something and you're feeling that, you know, that feeling in the pit of your gut, like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm prepared to do this. I'm feeling like I could easily get distracted here. Why am I not focused on this goal? Stop. Sit down and ask yourself this question. How bad do I want it? Because it's only when you can become honest with yourself around whether or not you want something, you will then set yourself free from something that you don't want to do. And it's okay to admit that maybe you don't want something. But this BS around I can't do it, it's a load of BS, right? You can do it if you really want to do it. So this week, I'm setting this challenge and I want you guys to be super, super aware of where your thoughts are, aware of how you're feeling when you go to show up this week and you're feeling resistance or you're feeling hesitation. You need to ask yourself this question. How bad do I want it? Do I actually want what I'm telling myself I want right now? Because I know that if I really wanted to make it happen, I would make a plan, I would stick to it, and I would make it happen. Because anything is achievable when you want it bad enough. And that I can tell you is true. If ever I don't achieve something, if ever I'm not prepared to put in the work or to stick to a plan, I have to step back and ask myself the serious question. I always do that. Elisa, you're not sticking to this. You're not showing up. You're not doing this particular thing. Why? Do you actually want this? Because you know if you wanted it, you would do it. And this comes down to your health, your fitness, your business, your finances, anything you want to plan for yourself, future planning. All right, that's the question this week, guys. That's the theme for you guys. How bad do you want it? Because if you don't want it bad enough, that is okay. You don't need to beat yourself up about it. It's okay to admit that maybe we don't want something, because once we can admit that, it then gives us the space to actually continue focusing on what we do need and want to put our energy into. There is no point trying to convince yourself you want something and taking half-ass action that's not going to get you anywhere. There is no point in that. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of people's time around you. It's a waste of your good energy. So just clear up your space mentally, physically, emotionally, and get real with yourself about what it is you actually want. Because once you can do that and you are only focusing on what you want to do and you're only focusing on the steps you need to take to get there, you will start to find that you start to achieve things very, very quickly. Hey Beck, how you going? Let me just read some of these comments. Michelle, as in, I want it so bad. Yep. And I know you do. And I know you will do whatever you need to make it happen, because that's what we do, right? When your why and your want is big enough, you will overcome any resistance. It's not a matter of can I, it's a matter of I don't have any other choice because this is happening. I want this. Hey Scott, hey Snap, Kelly, nailed it. Fear of not being enough. Thank you for turning it around. I can. No worries, Kelly. And that's spot on as well, right? It's not a matter of fear of not being enough. It's a matter of, let's just get out of my head for a second and stop feeding myself the crap that I'm not enough, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough, because we all know that's a load of crap. That's just your ego trying to keep you safe. It's either a matter of you having to admit to yourself that you don't want it bad enough, because if you did, you'd be doing everything. Love it, Amanda. Done. Just sent an email I've been faffling about. Awesome. See? That's the type of action I want to see. Just do it. Do it. All right, guys? That's my challenge for you this week. Share this video if you think someone needs to hear it. Come back and let me know what you do if you want to. Leave the comment below. Let me know if you need any help with anything, what you're finding challenging. If you're finding that maybe you didn't want what you thought you wanted, let me know below. Have an awesome day. I'm off to the gym because I want health. It matters to me. No one has to motivate me to go to the gym. I do what I want every day without resistance because I want it bad enough. Have an awesome day, guys, and week, and I will chat to you guys soon. Bye.